Shalom and welcome to Learning to Speak in Biblical Hebrew. This is a sample of learning how to speak in Biblical Hebrew. For all those who want to learn how to speak in Biblical Hebrew, go to Yad Ramah, which is yadramah.wordpress.com, where you can find daily updates, free videos, and all the things you can learn as how to speak and learn how to read and write in Biblical Hebrew for free. Thank you for joining us at Yad Ramah, learning how to speak in Biblical Hebrew. The lesson you're about to hear is going to be speaking in Biblical Hebrew in the present tense, as well as some excerpts in which you will learn how to speak in Biblical Hebrew using the direct object marker. Ani zocher. Ani zocher. I remember. Ani zocher. Ani zocher. I remember. At yodaat. At yodaat. At yodaat. You know. At yodaat. At yodaat. You know. Hu koreh. Hu koreh. Hu koreh. He is calling. Hu koreh. He is calling. He omedet. He omedet. He omedet. She is standing. He omedet. She is standing. Ani holech. Ani holech. Ani holech. I'm going. Ani holech. Atem shomim. Atem shomim. What you're hearing is actually the plural form for saying you in Hebrew. This is what we say when we're talking to both boys and girls or just boys together. Atem shomim. You are hearing. Atem shomim. You are hearing. Hu lomed. Hu lomed. Hu lomed. He is learning. Hu lomed. He is learning. Aten yoshevet. Aten yoshevet. This is the feminine form for the plural of you for girls. Aten yoshevet. You are sitting. Aten yoshevet. You are sitting. Ani kotev. Ani kotev. Ani kotev. I am writing. Ani kotev. I am writing. Anachnu kotvim. Anachnu kotvim. Anachnu is the plural form for saying we. Anachnu kotvim. We are writing. Anachnu kotvim. We are writing. Ani omer. Ani omer. Ani omer. I am saying. Ani omer. I am saying. Hem omrim. Hem omrim. Hem is the word for they, but it is only used for boys and girls collectively or just for boys. Hem omrim. They are saying. Hem omrim. They are saying. He yoshevet. He yoshevet. He yoshevet. She is sitting. He yoshevet. She is sitting. He yoshevet. She is sitting. At omedet. At omedet. At omedet. You are standing. This is only for girls. At omedet. You are standing. Atem lomdim. Atem is the plural form for you, for boys and girls together, or for just boys. Atem lomdim. You are learning. Atem lomdim. You are learning. Ata choshev. Ata choshev. You are thinking. Ata choshev. Ata choshev. You are thinking. Hen ro'ot. Hen ro'ot. Hen is the word for they, for girls only. Hen ro'ot. They are seen. Ani ochel. Ani ochel. Ani ochel. I am eating. Ani ochel. I am eating. Anachnu shotim. Anachnu shotim. Anachnu shotim. We are drinking. Anachnu shotim. We are drinking. Hema ochlim. Hema ochlim. There are two forms for they that is used in Hebrew. They both have different sounds, but they are both the same in meaning. Hema, they, or hem, they. Hema ochlim, they are eating. Hema ochlim, they are eating. Heina choshvot. Heina choshvot. Heina choshvot. They are thinking. Heina choshvot. They are thinking. Hi yodaat. Hi yodaat. Hi yodaat. She knows. Hi yodaat. She knows. In this next lesson, we're going to be encountering the word et. Et doesn't have a translational meaning. In Hebrew, it functions in order to direct us that the word is definite and the direct object. So, when we say it, we just have to know we use it only with definite direct objects. Hu boneh et habayit. He is building the house. Hu boneh et habayit. He is building the house. Hu kotev et haot. He is writing the letter. Hu kotev et haot. He is writing the letter. Hu omer et ze. He is saying this. Hu omer et ze. He is saying this. Hu ro'eh et ha'ish. He sees the man. Hu ro'eh et ha'ish. He sees the man. Now, when a noun is actually not definite, we don't use a like you would in English. Matter of fact, the noun itself is considered indefinite, and therefore we don't see the word et being used before it because the noun is indefinite. But here is the sentence and how you would say it. Hu boneh bayit. He is building a house. Hu boneh bayit. He is building a house. Hu kotev ot. He is writing a letter. Hu kotev ot. He is writing a letter. Hu omer davar. He is saying something. Hu omer davar. He is saying something. Hu ro'eh ish. He is seeing a man. Hu ro'eh ish. He is seeing a man. There are some words that we use in Hebrew that are very different than what we would normally hear. For example, when we're using the direct object marker, for example, of et, this is typically used to define the fact this is a direct object. But there are some which is different. And this is only in certain cases, as we will learn here. hu noshech la. He is kissing her. Hu noshech la. He is kissing her. Hu chovek lo. He is hugging him. Hu chovek lo. He is hugging him. Hu chore lach. He angers you. Hu chore lach. He angers you. Hu mechashev lo. He is considering it. Hu mechashev lo. He is considering it. Hu ma'amim lo. He believes him. Hu ma'amin lo. He believes him. Hu solech lo. He forgives him. Hu solech lo. He forgives him. Hu mishta'eh la. He is confusing her. Hu mishta'eh la. He is confusing her. Hu maniach lo. He permits him. Hu maniach lo. He permits him. Hu chozek ba. He strengthens her. Hu chozek ba. He strengthens her. Hu nogea ba. He touches her. Hu nogea ba. He touches her. Ani zocher et Avraham. I remember Avraham. Ani zocher et Avraham. I remember Avraham. At yodat et Sarah. You know Sarah. At yodat et Sarah. You know Sarah. Hu ro'eh et ha'ish. He sees the man. Hu ro'eh et ha'ish. He sees the man. He ochelet lechem. She is eating bread. He ochelet lechem. She is eating bread. Anachnu shotim mayim. We are drinking water. Anachnu shotim mayim. We are drinking water. Ata lokeach et hayeled. You are taking the child. Now the word hayeled is meaning for a male boy. Ata lokeach et hayeled. You are taking the child. Anachnu shomrim et habayit. We are guarding the house. Anachnu shomrim et habayit. We are guarding the house. At ohevet et Sarah. You love Sarah. You in this sentence is feminine. At ohevet et Sarah. You love Sarah. Hu shomea. He is hearing. Hu shomea. He hears. Ata kotev. You are writing. Ata kotev. You are writing. Hema ochlim et halechem. They are eating the bread. Hema ochlim et halechem. They are eating the bread. At yodat efo av. You know where father is. At yodat efo av. You know where father is. Thank you for enjoying your sample version of Learning to Speak in Biblical Hebrew at yadamra.wordpress.com. We'll see you around.